good singing. I hope you remembered that away in the manger song, and I hope you sang it better than I sang it. But we'll sing it again when we're all done with the story time. So I have my manger, but there's nobody in it. So let's fill it up. First, we have to have Mary and Joseph. And what needs to go there? You're right, it's baby Jesus. Here he is. And of course there were some animals, because this is the animals' home. They were just sharing it with Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. So let's have a donkey and a cow. Let's put a sheep in there. And let's put a camel in. Today's story is really about the sheep and the shepherds, because more people are going to learn about the birth of baby Jesus. Let's read that story. We're going to read it from this storybook because it has words that help us to remember the story and help us to understand it a little bit easier. One day, God's angel came to Mary's house. The angel had good news for Mary. He said, God's son is coming from heaven. You will be his mommy. Wasn't that good news? He will be a special baby, and you must name him Jesus. Mary said, all right. Then God's angel came to Joseph's house. He had good news for Joseph. Mary will be a mommy, the angel said. Her baby will be God's son. He is coming to take away people's badness. Wasn't that good news? You must name the baby Jesus. Joseph said, all right. Then one night, God's angel came to some men on a little hill. The men were taking care of their sheep. The angel said, I have good news for everybody. God's son has come from heaven. He is a baby sleeping in a manger. That's a box where the donkeys eat. All at once, many angels were there. In one big voice, they said good things about God. After that, they went back home to heaven. Everything was quiet again, as quiet as could be. What do you think the shepherds are going to do? The men looked at each other. They said, what good news! Let's find the baby. Let's go right away. Let's go fast. Do you think they found him? They found him. There was Mary, there was Joseph, and there he was, baby Jesus, God's son from heaven, sleeping in a manger box. The men looked at the baby. They talked to Mary. They talked to Joseph. Then they went back to their sheep. Now they had great news to tell. What was it? He's here. Jesus Christ the Lord. He's here. We heard the angels and we saw him. And that's the end of that part of the story. So the shepherds, they weren't near the manger, but the angels wanted to tell them about the great news. And when they heard about it, they ran as fast as they could to find baby Jesus. But they didn't just stop and look at baby Jesus and then go back to their sheep. They knew that now the news was theirs to tell. They needed to go out and tell other people that they saw baby Jesus, that God's Messiah, his chosen one, was finally here to save them from their sins. So let's put some shepherds in our manger. Here we have some shepherds. And of course, if we have shepherds, we need to have some sheep. So here's a couple more sheep. And who was it that told the shepherds about baby Jesus? And who was it that told Mary and Joseph? An angel. Put the angel right on top so that he can watch over every place. And here's the picture in the Bible. When you go home and want to tell your mommy and daddy about this story, you can tell them to look in their Bible in the book of Luke, chapter 2. And then they'll see all the story about the shepherds and the angel. All right, are you ready to sing Away in the Manger? Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Well, that's it for chapel today. We'll be back next Friday, and I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.